We are on season 2, episode 9 of Lost. It's called What Kate Did. It's about what Kate did. It's a Kate episode.
Yeah.
And it's a Ben episode. As you can see this week, as you can see this week, we are down a host. Derek is in Las Vegas winning, hopefully, all the money at the World Series of Poker. So go Derek.
Go Derek.
For anyone who doesn't know what that is, I have a couple of facts about the World Series of Poker, because that's what we do here. We do facts. This year is the 53rd edition of the event. It is running from May 31st to July 20th. It's at Bally's in Las Vegas. I did see via Facebook that he was at Paris, Las Vegas today, which is the other host, Bally's in Paris. I saw that Derek went to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant there, which I have also been to. It's awesome. Anyways, actually, no, I'm going to stop and tell you about that. Gordon Ramsay's steak in Las Vegas. It's in the Paris hotel. And to get to the restaurant, you have to walk through the channel. Like they make it like you walk under the water and then you're in London.
Did you say channel?
Yeah, channel.
Okay.
That's
the tunnel under the channel.
The tunnel that goes under the channel that is in between. That's what it's called. The channel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you have to walk through it and then you're in his restaurant. And I love that. But anyways, main event at the World Series of Poker is a $10,000 no limit hold'em. I do not believe that Derek is playing in that, but he is there and hopefully winning money. Christy, you had some current events you wanted to talk about, right? Technically, we're recording this yesterday, which was the 4th of July. If you hear bangs or dogs barking, that's why. But you had some words on that, didn't you?
I mean, yeah, I'm not feeling very patriotic. I don't want to celebrate the freedom of only white, cis, hetero men. And that's...
Sorry, Ben.
Love you, Ben, but, nobody else is as free as white, cis, hetero men are. Women have lost a very fundamental right. So I went over it last week.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed. I'm going to be pissed for a long fucking time.
Yeah, I'm having trouble being patriotic too.
Yeah, it seems like going out and shooting off fireworks in celebration of, you're supposed to be celebrating what the things that the country is. And right now the country is not what it claims to be.
Gosh, last week we started with our dog's death. Now we're talking about the death of democracy. This is depressing. How about a joke? I have a joke around poker in honor of Derek. Are you ready?
Poker? I don't even know her.
I knew it. I knew it. All right. Did you guys hear about the cows that were out in the field smoking weed and playing poker?
No.
No, I did not.
The stakes were high.
Oh my God. Wow.
I'll drink my mimosa to that.
That's
all right. Last week, well, I should say to build on last week, this week, right now, I'm going to be reading the 12 tablets long version of the Epic of Gilgamesh. Are you ready?
No.
No,
you won't.
No,
I'm kidding. All
I
right,
vote against that.
Last week, Ben made a joke about Danny Torrance, who is, of course, a character in Stephen King's The Shining. The reference that Ben made was actually to the Stanley Kubrick film version.
Hello,
of
Mrs. Torrance.
Exactly. Anyway, so in the podcast, I know that we have joked more than once that Walt has the shine, which is the gift/curse that Danny Torrance has in the story. So I thought it would be fun to define what is the shine. According to Stephen King, in the book Dick Halloran, who is basically the caretaker of the Overlook Hotel, which is where all the crazy stuff happens, he tells Danny that shining is a fusion of telepathy and clairvoyance. and that being able to shine means being able to communicate with others using the mind, and also having the ability to see the future and the past. And so that's what shining is. Does he think that really fits for Walt?
A little bit.
Hard to say.
I'd really rather like have fire starter abilities or something like
Oh,
that.
I didn't ask you what you'd rather.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. We're not there yet, but closer to the end of season 2, there's more of explained of like, what is up with Walt.
I don't know necessarily about mental telepathy or clairvoyance, but he definitely seems to have some sort of extrasensory perception. It's just not really, they don't define it in the story all that well. You just get the feeling, with the birds and some of the other things and him showing up in places where he wasn't supposed to show up. I mean, that's like astral projection and shit right there. So like,
Yeah.
they really sort of like, they throw all kinds of stuff at the wall. And I think they don't answer any of it at this point. So I don't think he's shining, but it's similar.
He's got something.
He's got something going on.
special.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, he's
right.
glowing. Let's say that he's glowing.
Tomorrow, new episode 9, What Kate Did. We discuss whether it's penises or peni. Get very excited about denim. And Christy thinks I may have had a stroke. So this week, Kate, her ill-planned favor for her mother goes wrong when her mother turns her into the authorities. So what I want to know is, if someone you loved committed a crime on your behalf without your knowledge, what would you do, Ben?
If I wouldn't do anything if I didn't know about it.
What if they did it without you knowing and then you found out?
Same answer I give on a lot of these ethical questions. What did they do? I mean, if they stole a bag of gum because my breath was bad, it's like, okay, and that's a little dodgy. But
right,
in this case, if they murdered somebody,
someone on your behalf, and you're glad the person is dead.
Oh, I'm glad the person is dead.
But do you? Yeah, there you go.
But was Kate's mom glad that the person was dead?
Well, this is our scenario. Ben wanted a scenario, so I gave him one.
I mean, again, it sort of depends. Like if it was somebody that I wished dead and I wanted them dead by my hand, then I might take umbrage. I certainly wouldn't try to turn them in. But I would also be like, look, I didn't ask you to do this. You did this. So, in the event that you get caught, you don't implicate me in this.
Oh, well, I mean, just because that conversation.
That's the thing, is it once you know about it, you're an accessory after the fact. So it's like, look, Christy, but you did this and you basically signed me up for whatever, prison sentence just by my knowing it. So
right.
I would urge somebody to not kill anybody on my behalf. I would like to I'll take care of my own business. Like if there's something that somebody really needs to go, I'll take care of it.
No, you won't. Stop it. Christy. How about you?
Yeah, that's almost some next level psycho shit there.
Yeah. I did it for you, Christy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my reaction too. I feel like I would just have to be like, that's not, you can't. No, you can't do that. I think I'd have to turn it into.
I feel like Billy Crystal and Throw Mama from the Train. Like that's some next level psycho shit. I don't think that I would be okay with that.
Hey, how about a joke? No, I did that part. How about
okay?
How about a fun question? I want to know this week. What's your favorite piece of random trivia? Christy, what do you have?
I actually was just watching a TV show called Drunk History.
Yeah, that's a great show.
And I learned something really fucking cool that I didn't know.
Okay.
William Shakespeare stole a theater.
What do you mean stole it?
So he was in a troupe. It was like Chamberlain's Men or something. And the theater was built on land that they had a lease on the land. And the landowner I don't know if it's Giles Allen, was a Puritan.
Giles, probably.
I think
Giles.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was a Puritan, and when the lease was up, he was like, y'all gotta go. I'm not cool with this on my land. So they tried for the longest time to try to, get back into the theater there, and he wasn't having it. Well, he went out of the country to go to his home country to visit for a little while. So they went and tore down the theater brick by brick,
And rebuilt it somewhere.
rebuilt it across the river Thames.
Oh, are you talking about the Globe? The Globe Theater?
It became the Globe Theater.
Yeah, we were just there when we were
Yeah.
in London.
So I'm kind
Hmm.
of surprised you guys didn't
Yeah.
know that, but yeah, he stole a theater.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
The real Globe is not there anymore. The one that stands is actually a replica, but like
Right.
in the same
Maybe
area
they
or
stole it
something.
back.
Stole it back. That's funny. I didn't know that. All right, Ben, how about you?
My I had a hard time finding out, like, for all of the tidbits of useless knowledge I have floating around in my head, but I think one of my favorites is that 99.86% of the solar system's mass is in the sun.
That's
Okay.
crazy to me. To think about that
Hmm.
makes you feel really small and insignificant.
I find
honestly.
one of the reasons why I find it interesting is because it operates the same way as, like, if you think of a molecule, where you have all of the mass basically in like the protons and the neutrons in the nucleus make up almost all of the mass. Then you've got electrons sort of, whizzing around or whatever, and they make up very, very, very little bit, and then between them it's all empty space. And it's
So
weird
we're
to think that.
electrons is what you're saying.
Well, no, but it's weird to think that the strong and weak nuclear forces, when you look at them and then you zoom out, operate the same way that, like, gravity does
I
within a
don't
solar
think that's
system.
weird at all. I think it makes sense, perfect sense that
Yeah.
things will function
So-
similarly. All right, mine. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly. Forgive me if I don't, but I love the fact that the official name for the fear of long words is a 36-letter word. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see it. And this is, I think, how it's pronounced. Okay, ready? Hippopotamonstrosis.
Wow.
That is the fear of long words. And
I'm afraid of that word.
it just,
There you go.
yeah, it makes me laugh every time I think about that. So, all right. Couple extra special things. I did want to say, one of our other podcasts, Marriage, where Ben and I talk about marriage and non-monogamy, got like a random boost of downloads recently, and we're over 2,000 now there.
Awesome.
By a little bit, which was nice. But this podcast hit one hell of a milestone, and here it is right here. 69 downloads.
Yeah.
Nice. We're actually past that now, but I did catch that the other day, about a couple days ago, and took a screenshot because I thought that was a great milestone. I will upload all the episodes of Marriage here to YouTube for those of you who only listen here. I don't have it on this channel, but I should. And so I'm going to do that. All right. Again, tomorrow, this week, episode 9. Is it penises? Is it peni?
Peni. Spoiler for
debate.
everyone, it is peni.
The debate goes on, and yeah, we get excited about denim. Christy thinks I have a stroke. I wonder why. Find out tomorrow. We're back here with a pre-show. Next week it'll be July 12th, and we'll be talking about Mr. Echo. Hey, see you then, guys.